What is up, Richmond Rillaboom fans? What's up, YouTube? We're coming to you with our Week 9 video this week. We're going up against Snepac, one of the homies, right? And you can see right here in the middle of the screen, you can see Snepacs team consisting of some scary threats. Iron Boulder, which we are very familiar with, that beast. Iron Boulder, Zorora, Ogerpon, Hearthflame, Okidogi, Hydreigon, Fortress, Primarina, Flygon, Licky Licky, Basculin, and Cursula, with his Terra captains being Flygon as a Terra Ground, Normal, or Steel, Basculin as Terra Water, Grass, or Rock, and Cursula with Terra Ghost, Fairy, or Poison. So Cursula is one thing not to be slept on. I know from I've been doing a lot of mocks with my homie J. Paul, who has Cursula as one of his Terra captains in the other division. And that thing is very strong and also very bulky on the special defensive side. Pretty frail on the physical defensive side. But yeah, one thing to be aware of. We know Iron Boulder is always a threat. We know Zorora is always annoying with that Volt Absorb ability and just crazy speed, which allows it to run a lot of like bulk. A lot of weeks it can usually be like modest or adamant as well because it's just so fast. Okidogi is a big threat. Something I'm definitely paying a lot of attention to. And we know from using Hydreigon that that thing is really good. So he right off the bat, I'm thinking that his likely like switch-ins to Palafin. Thinking of what he wants to switch into Palafin is usually a good place to start and prep. So I'm thinking that Primarina, Rocky Helmet, Primarina, Rocky Helmet, Fortress, or like a Rocky Helmet Hydreigon potentially. Thing can be pretty bulky. Those would be his likely switch-ins, I would think. So we're kind of building around with like that in mind, and wanted to kind of build like a pivoting team and a team that could like Palafin could kind of flip turn out on those things, and then start potentially like exploiting maybe some of those switch-ins. So let's take a look at what we're bringing. We're bringing Rhyperior, Terra Rhyperior, very defensive set this week with a lot of HP, a lot of defense, a good amount of special defense, and then a bit of attack investment with heavy duty boots, so that I can just kind of like switch in freely on hazards and things. And I've got Earthquake, Body Press, Stealth Rock, and Heat Crash. And I'm wondering if I really need. Yeah, I mean, I think if Fortress is able to like get up spikes and stuff, heavy duty boots are probably pretty good. Um, I'm could go leftovers, but anyway, yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick with that. And then the other thing that I want to say before this match is that this is a very good possibility of like seeing Snepac again pretty in just a few weeks in like the round one of playoffs. Just the way the standings are looking, it's a good possibility that we could face off pretty early in playoffs. So I didn't necessarily want to like bring all my best ideas for sets, and I wanted to maybe like keep some ideas on the back burner for potential playoff matchups. So yeah, so just keep that in mind. I'm bringing certain things that maybe I wouldn't bring if we weren't thinking about playoffs as well. So that's our Rhyperior. Rhyperior is there to get rocks. Heat crashes for Fortress. Body Press is good against a lot of things, and Earthquake is really good for taking out the Iron Boulder or the Zorora. This thing walls Zorora really well, and with a lightning rod, and I need Terra Fairy because otherwise, like a Specs or a Scarf, Hydreigon can just very freely click like Dracos on me, and I don't necessarily want to be, even though I have good like revenge killers for Hydreigon. I don't necessarily want to be just like auto sacrificing something every time it comes in. So that's why we're running Terra Fairy. I really did. I was close to bringing Terra Flying. Um, but yeah, we decided on Terra Fairy. Rhyperior is just really good Terra Captain, guys. Okay, Palafin, bringing Choice Banded Palafin. Choice Banded Palafin is just freaking good, man. Getting those late game jet punches is always nice. Nuke things with Wave Crash. Choice Banded Flip Turn is good here. Um, and yeah, um, this is a potential lead option. I think people are probably coming to expect me to lead Palafin, so I may not do that. I might just, since rocks are really good here, I might just lead Rhyperior and try to get up rocks. I'm thinking that's my lead plan. But yeah, choice band Palafin, not a lot to say there. Uh, Cinderace pairs really well with Palafin if his Fortress wants to be the switch into Palafin. Cinderace just comes in and gets a free Pyro Ball or gets a free like U-turn. Sucker Punch is good for revenging the Iron Boulder and hitting some other things. What else does he have that Sucker Punch might be useful for? Like, yeah, I mean, picking off maybe a weakened Hearth Flame um, or even a weakened Aurora. Um, and U-turn and Gunk Shot. Gunk Shot's there for the Primarina if he wants to switch in Primarina to Cinderace. That might get blown back. And yeah, otherwise U-turn is good for like I said, revenging the Hydreigon, since that's one of the biggest offensive threats. And the U-turn, flip turn with the choice band Palafin is a good like U-turn vortex that I might be able to trap him in. Uh, so this is a cool Venusaur set, Mega Venusaur with a lot of special defense this week as like a switch in to Primarina. Good thing to deal with Primarina. But also, I'm thinking, okay, what does he likely want to switch into a Venusaur? His most likely switch into Venusaur is probably going to be the Fortress, and um, just because he doesn't have great switch-ins to it otherwise. So I'm thinking, okay, I wanted to build a Venusaur set, one that might be a little bit quirky and might not be like my like A tier, my like first choice Venusaur set, but something to maybe catch him off guard, um, and to just try out something different before playoffs. So this set is really built to exploit the Fortress if that is his switch into it. And even if Fortress doesn't come, this set is just so like different. It might still catch him off guard. So I'm bringing a sub curse poison jab earthquake Venusaur. The idea being Fortress is likely like wanting to come in on Venusaur and set up hazards so I can get behind a sub and start cursing up, and then earthquake and poison jab just does a lot of damage to pretty much his whole team from there, especially if I can get like 1 to 2 curses up. Potentially, it's going to be very hard for him to like kill my Venusaur because it is so bulky on the special side, and he's not going to have a lot of things that can really hit it hard. And um, yeah, and it just like what does really hit Venusaur super hard on his team, like aside from an Iron Boulder. But if I've gotten a couple curses up, he's gonna have a hard time breaking it, and I can kill him with an Earthquake, and that would be one of his big threats gone. So yeah, this thing is just really nice, and bulky enough on the special side to take some hits from Hydreigon if that's how he wants to deal with it. And Poison Jab hits Hydreigon pretty hard after a couple curses. So yeah, this Venusaur, like I said, is just kind of a wonky set. Weird. It's like probably only going to come in one time and just do as much damage as it can. But I think it has a good chance of really like breaking and just kind of putting him on the back foot. Um, Kilowattrel here again as like a pivot kind of thing. he will likely want to bring in Zorora on our Kilowattrel because we don't really have any coverage to hit as Zorora. But you turning out on that thing and going into something like Rhyperior is always going to be good, or even going into Venusaur because Zorora really doesn't have anything to hit Venusaur either. So um, it's really just here for U-turning and as a good revenge killer for Okidogi as well, which I don't have a lot of like switch-ins to. And um, if if there's a good opportunity, there might be a good chance to just like click Tailwind on Zorora as well, or click Tailwind on like a Hydreigon or something if I'm coming in to revenge that. Um, so yeah, Kilowattrel just kind of in general like a thing to threaten Primarina and also to absorb hits from Zorora and maybe get up a cheeky Tailwind, which could help things like Cinderace and our banded Palafin. Then we have our Gary the Goodra, which has been a real joy to use. If you're watching the channel, you know Gary the Goodra has been a beast ever since we picked it up a few weeks ago. We've been on a win streak, and it's been putting in work every week. So we're bringing a really cool Gary the Goodra set with Acid Armor, Body Press, Earthquake, and Rest. With a Chesto Resto set, the ability Gooey. So this set is excellent and has a really good chance, like the Venusaur, to just do a lot of damage and catch him off guard. After Acid Armor, we take even like a Choice Banded close combat from Okidogi. And because I very much doubt that he will be like max speed on that thing, Gooey should allow us to, it'll drop his speed after he hits us once. And then, you know, if he's like -1 defense, um, we should be able to two-hit KO him with Earthquake. Um, so like we eat a close combat, hit him with an Earthquake, and then we outspeed the next turn and kill him with the next Earthquake. Or you know, he doesn't have close combat and we outspeed the next turn after like a Drain Punch, and we see, okay, we can just Acid Armor again, and you know, really set up a lot of defense and get our like rest off, and then just kind of do as much damage from there. So once the Okidogi is out of the way, Body Press just plows through a lot of things, and Gudra is so bulky on the special defensive side that even with not much investment, we're eating hits from everything. And so this Gudra could be a real problem for him, especially if he only has like one of the two, Okidogi or Cursula. The body press is really free after a couple acid armors, and depending on what Okidogi set he brings, like I said, if he's choice banded, I don't think he's going to be max speed, so we should just kill it. And then, you know, we might not be able to do a whole lot after that, but it will be taking out one of his biggest threats at least. And if he's not choice banded, then it actually Okidogi might just become like setup fodder for him. Like in Mox, like I faced like a assault vested Okidogi that had like Drain Punch, and we just set up like to like max like +6 defense on that thing, and then Gudra was able to like take out like two things after that, because nothing could kill it. Um, so yeah, this Gudra looks great. So this team is really about catching him off guard with the Venusaur and the Gudra, and then just kind of like some nice pivoting offensive synergy with Palafin, Cinderace, and Kilowattrel, and then Rhyperior is good for shutting down um, things like the Boulder and the Zorora, um, which are two of his biggest threats. And um, you know, it's also good for the Ogre Pawn as well, even though we don't resist after being Terra Fairy. That was another one of the reasons why I was thinking of Terra Flying, because I could take on pretty much everything except for the Hydreigon with Terra Flying. But my Mox partner made a good point that like if he brings an offensive Hydreigon, I'm pretty much sacking things without the Terra Fairy Rhyperior. So yeah, would rather not do that. So I think it's worth going Terra Fairy and yeah. So here we go. Let's go ahead and get our music ready, and then we're gonna send the challenge. I'm gonna let him know. Is Showdown? Please tell me Showdown's not still down. All right. So yeah, guys, make sure if you are liking this channel to please like and subscribe. It really does help a new channel grow a lot, and also comment below if you have any like suggestions for the channel or cool video ideas that you'd like me to see. I do have a upcoming new season of RGBL coming up. We're drafting right now. We're in the middle of a draft with a the next season is going to be a cool like low tier season actually. So all of the top tier Pokemon are banned from being used, and it's actually going to be it's actually going to be really fun. Like I've never done a low tier league before, and so I'm really looking forward to it, and I'll be probably uploading a draft analysis video pretty soon. So we're gonna let our opponent know that we are ready. Gonna make sure I got my team in the saved in the calcs. Save, send over here. I think I already had it, but we're just double making sure. Yes. Okay. This is going to be a fun game here. Like I said, Snepac one of the homies. I think that based on our recent win streak, we should be in good shape to make the playoffs even if we don't win here, which is why I felt okay with not necessarily bringing like my A team to this battle and trying out some more like kind of funky, more off the wall sets. But obviously we always want to play to win. I really like winning. I don't like not winning. So yeah, we're gonna do our best here, and I'm just trying to find my team. Okay, so we are challenging the homie Snepac. Wish us luck going into a live match. It's fun doing the live streams again. It's a lot easier on me sometimes to not do live. But the other thing is, one feedback that I have gotten recently on the channel is like trying to cut down on some of the thought time. I'm really gonna try to do better this time. It's just a challenge for me. Like I said, when I'm thinking really hard, I get quiet, and it's hard for me to like multitask by thinking out loud and doing a nice like commentary for you guys when I'm really in the zone. I'm also gonna be eating a snack while I play this match. Shout out to Trader Joe's coffee, cinnamon coffee cake muffins. These things are fire, dude. So good. So, just waiting on him to accept the challenge. Might need to change up the song, man, because we've been using this one a lot. Let's try this one. Yeah. Shout outs to anybody who knows where these battle music songs are coming from. The real ones know. Okay, he's just double checking his team. So another thing I might do, maybe I can start editing out downtime like this. We'll see. I just haven't had a whole lot of time to invest in really editing videos and stuff. But I like to make, try to actually make quality content if I can. And, if you like Draft League, hopefully these videos are at least informative and fun to watch. We've been having success in both of the leagues that we're in. Unfortunately, we're not able to win the championship in RGBL, but we got very close. Okay, so he actually brought the Licky Licky. He did not bring Iron Boulder or Zorora. Wow. Okay. Very interesting. We are gonna say may the best man win. He says good luck, have fun. Wow, so no Iron Boulder and no Zorora is really interesting. Although I could have maybe seen that coming because he's been ranting and in like our friends chat about how much he hates both of those Pokemon. So with a little more foresight, I may have been able to see that coming. But we're gonna do our best here. I am based on. Well, he does have the Hydreigon. I was gonna say I wish I had the Terra Flying, but so what is he gonna lead with? Okidogi could be a thing. I think the Ogre Pond makes a lot of sense for him as a lead. I think that Cinderace makes a lot of sense for me as a lead. Right? Like, why should I not lead Cinderace? And but I kind of do need to get the Terra Fairy off. Alright, so I'm second guessing my lead. I just think he either leads Hydreigon, Primarina, or Ogre Pond. So he didn't bring Fortress either, which I kind of wish that he brought so that I could. That was like the ideal thing to set up with the Venusaur on. Honestly, Venusaur looks pretty good against everything too. Like, I don't really know like what he has to kill that. I think I should be able to get up rocks against like pretty much whatever. I think I'll just go Rhyperior and do that. Maybe it's obvious, but I think it's hard for him to stay in with Ogre Pond, knowing that I can Terrasilize and so what is a good opportunity for me to get my Palafin in and out as well? I guess bringing it in on and like flip turning on either Cursula or Licky Licky would be good. Also potentially Okidogi if I can weaken that thing. Otherwise, yeah, I'd have to scout to see what kind of Hydreigon it is too. It's looking like his Palafin switching is either Primarina or Hydreigon. So we're gonna keep that in mind. Licky Licky might be his Venusaur switching, so that's also pretty good because I should be able to set up on that thing as well. Same, hopefully, just as easily as we would on a Fortress. So yeah, this is not looking too bad. His only removal is default Hydreigon, which you might have. Rocks are really good for Ogerpon. Ogerpon is scary, man. I don't like Ogerpon. Coach Chris said he really likes my team, so I'm just gonna say thanks, dude. Yeah, it is really fun to use, especially after my trade that I made. So yeah, he's taking a while to choose his lead, which I guess is good for me. Like I said, I do think the Ogerpon makes sense. I should maybe leave the Kilowattrel actually, because what Kilowattrel doesn't really do anything for me, and he doesn't have any real switch-ins for it. What is Cursula's Terra Ghost Fairy Poison? Yeah, I should lead Kilowattrel because it outspeeds everything and it threatens that Ogerpon. And like U-turn is really free. I'm gonna do that. I don't really need Kilowattrel very much, other than like threatening or revenging Ogerpon or Oki. So I got Stay. I don't really need it, but it is good here. It just seems like a good lead. But yeah, I think it's a good way to like force in either like the Licky or the yeah. Yeah, so I don't see why not just U-turn here. This would have been bad if I had led Rhyperior, right? So hopefully he's not Scarfed. If he is, then it's going to end up being setup bait for our Venusaur. We'll find out, right? Like, let's see. Kilowattrel is Monte. Shout outs to Monte again. Let's see if it's Specs, Flip Turn, or does it even outspeed with a Scarf? I don't even think it outspeeds with a Scarf. No, it doesn't. Okay, so we don't really need to worry about that. So yeah, this is pretty free, like U-turn into Venusaur or Rhyperior. I think he probably goes into Licky here. Or the Hydreigon. Those are just really his only, like... how much does Thunderbolt do to Wiki? He's especially defensive. Not a lot. But yeah, U-turn is like nice to get out on that thing, even though I could like chip it down with Thunderbolt, and like Thunderbolt is fairly free here. Okay, so he stayed in. So yeah, let's go ahead and go into Venusaur. Like I said, it's okay. Is that specs damage? Looks like probably specs damage because that did a pretty good amount. Venusaur. We're not mega yet. Moonblast did 29, yeah, so I think that's specs. So he's probably gonna switch out into what? The Licky, probably, right? Or the Cursula. Or I suppose the Hydreigon. But now it's probably as good a chance as we're gonna get to do anything with this Venusaur. So let's just go for it, right? Like, yeah. I don't see anything that has like a sound move. Ursula, cool. So this works too. We know that he can be Terra Fairy or Poison. So we might be able to just get rid of this Ursula right now, which is going to be great for our it's going to be great for our Goodra later on. I might just want to click Earthquake right now. Rather than cursing. I don't know how much curse really helps me here. I'm losing a turn either way. And I don't think that... Yeah, I'm just gonna Earthquake. Cool. So now... does it make sense to... like, I don't think he wants to lose this thing. That my Earthquake did a lot. So it looks like he's not. I might actually be able to kill it based on how much my first Earthquake did. What would be my Psychic switching? I'd rather not go into Goodra. I could. It's gonna bait in Okidogi. I just don't know if it's worth, like... let me see. Primarina, Choice Specs. Now that I'm Mega... I could... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he would click Psychic again. And I don't know if it's worth saving Venusaur as well. It's not really gonna like switch in on anything else. And I have other things to avenge Primarina. It could get a sub up later against Wiki, probably. But that's not like a for sure thing. Tough choice, tough choice. I think I'm just gonna go for damage on this. Oh. Oh. Why would he bring in this? Very surprising. I guess he thought I was gonna go into Gudra. Now at this point I would probably just Poison Jab. Right? I don't see why not. You can't go into... If he goes into Cursula again, then Poison Jab into Earthquake will kill it. He could go into Licky, but then I sub up on him. Okay. Cool. Primarina is gone. So even though I didn't get to like set up curses and stuff, getting rid of that Specs Primarina is big because one, it's one less like thing to switch in on Palafin, and two, we also were able to really chip down. It's also one less thing that can like take body presses from our Acid Armor Gudra, and we've really chipped down the Cursula. Like I don't think that Cursula is going to be taking Earthquakes from our Gary very well either. No, he's not. So if we can get up rocks, then one Earthquake can probably kill that Cursula. So we're in a good spot here. Not totally sure why he doubled back into Primarina. He might have been thinking that I was going to go Gudra. And thinking that he could kind of break Gudra. But it worked out. It worked out for us. Definitely glad to see that Primarina gone. So Rhyperior looks good now, honestly. Rhyperior looks very good. So we're probably gonna just let Venusaur go down here. It's definitely like did what I wanted it to do, just some early game breaking. Not exactly how I thought it was gonna go, but yeah, I don't really have a switch into Ogerpon, and I think it just makes sense to let Venusaur go down. Let me just make sure, because Ogerpon might not even be able to kill me here, because Venusaur is a bulky boy. Let's see, Venusaur. Oh yeah, actually does a lot. Wow, Ivy Cudgel does that much to a thick fat Venusaur? Oh, because I thought I had more defense investment than I do. I don't. That was because I was supposed to be cursing up. So yeah, we definitely just let this thing go down, and then we either We revenge with either... I think it makes sense to just revenge with Cinderace. Yeah, that's what we'll do. And then we get a free U-turn with Cinderace. Let's see how much. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't really have anything to hit Cinderace really hard. So I think U-turning is nice, and I don't think he would hit a grass move, so I could probably just U-turn right into Rhyperior. Right, yeah. I think that makes more sense than risking a Tailwind or risking a Hurricane. Let's see. So if I'm banded, like he could be afraid of like a banded Cinderace. Yeah, I'm just gonna bring that in. And then we're just gonna U-turn. See what he wants to do. Or maybe Pyro Ball is a better option. I like U-turn. Yeah. Cool. So that did 92% to his Okidogi. So that is looking like a very... Or not 92%, it did 8%. He's leaving him at 92%. So it looks like a very bulky Okidogi. For sure. So that tells me that he's not going to be Choice Band. More, he might be the Assault Vest set that we were thinking about. But this is a good opportunity to just go right into Kill Watchroll. Even if he is Assault Vest. I'm thinking... Yeah, I mean... Hurricane's going to do a lot, even if he is Assault Vest. And... I am going to need to get my Palafin in at some point. That thing's... Palafin, once I get him into hero form, just nukes this thing. Yeah, I think I have to Hurricane here. Okay, nice, we do hit. And we get the Confuse, sorry. So, what is Licky gonna want to do? He could want to wish. This is either a good chance to get in a Rhyperior and get a Rocks, which I kind of like, or get in our Palafin and get a nice flip turn off. I think I like getting up Rocks more. Yeah. We're gonna Terrestrialize just in case he has like a cheeky grass move. And just go for rocks. I think that makes sense. Earthquake could make sense too. Or a body press. But rocks is going to be really good for, like I said, that's just even just the situation for just fine with the knockoff. I don't need those heavy duty boots. But rocks are really good for Ogerpon and also for just that Cursula thing, for Gary to be able to kill Cursula with an earthquake is huge. So now, do I have any reason? Let's see. I gotta check based on how much the hurricane did on this wiki. We should be able to find out what kind of set he is. I think it's looking like, okay, so 32%. So he's looking like max special defense. So our Rhyperior can do a good amount with Earthquake. Earthquake actually does more than Body Press. And I don't know that he really has a switch in for it. Yeah, let's go for Earthquake. So now he could want to go into Hydreigon, but it's like, I don't know. I don't know if do I have any reason to switch out? Like, I'm not really seeing one. If that's like a defensive Hydreigon, he could want to like defog, but like if he goes into Hydreigon, then like fine, you know what I mean? What's Hydreigon gonna do to me? I'm just gonna Earthquake again. Paralyzed sucks, but we get a crit. So he looks content to just stay in here. I'm gonna get my Palafin in and out. I'm thinking he's probably gonna wish again, right? Like, kind of needs to. Don't really want Rhyperior to get more chipped down. And it's probably going to be one of my best chances to get Palafin in and out. Flip turn will be free. I can always go back into I can always go right back into Rhyperior. This thing is going to be a bit of an issue to kill. Well, I don't know. Once I have Palafin, might not be. Once Palafin is in hero form, Drain Punch is going to destroy it. And Wave Crash will also destroy it. So yeah. Gotta get it into the hero form first, though. He's. I keep critting him, and he's like, "Please stop. Can we please redo?" And I just said my mons have no chill. Like Rocksteady has no chill. Mountay has no chill with the Hurricane Confusion. Good. We get in with flip turning. So this is actually really big. Even though I'm letting him heal up here, getting this thing into its hero form is very, very important, because it's just gonna wreak havoc on him after the fact. So what is the least important thing on my team at this point? I honestly think this might be the best setup bait for Gary or Gudra, right? Because I don't really have anything else that wants to like take a body slam and get paralyzed and stuff, and I'd rather not let Rhyperior go down. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna pull the Gary the Gudra trigger. He unfortunately sees that we have our Chesto Berry. I maybe could have positioned that better, but we are just gonna go for Acid Armor here. And now we're gonna go for another Acid Armor. Right. I should have gone for Earthquake. I didn't think about him switching into the Cursula. It's okay. Shoot. Should have gone for Earthquake. Damn it. Alright, well, he no longer has a Palafin switch in. So, flip turn is very free. Or U-turn with the... I'm mad because I totally wasted that Gary set. Had I clicked Earthquake instead of getting greedy and going for another Acid Armor, like I didn't even need another Acid Armor to be honest. And had I just clicked Earthquake and prevented that wish, I might have just won right there. I'm just typing that. Get greedy. Yeah, I might have honestly I think I honestly would have just won right there. If I hadn't clicked the second Acid Armor. That was pretty dumb of me. In hindsight, I think I need to go Cinderace here and just click Pyro Ball. Or do I... Yeah, I mean, I think Pyro Ball makes sense. That's frustrating. It was a great set. It was a great bring, and I just wasted it. I had the win in hand, and I just blew it. Always frustrating when you miss a win con like that. Set it up good to that point. Now this thing's coming in, and it's kind of an issue. I'm also playing bad because I'm a little tilted now, and like I probably should have brought in Palafin instead of Cinderace here, because now this thing can eat a hit, and I don't really have a good switch in. And I can't really do much with Pyro Ball. So, what do I do here? I think I need to U-turn into Kilowattrel. He's probably gonna Drain Punch. If he Poison Jabs my Palafin, how much do I take? I need to charge my computer. Alright, stop making bad plays, Hamilton. I should have gone into Palafin. I don't know why I didn't. And we could take a Poison Jab with Palafin. I think it's better to just go into Kilowattrel and go for the Hurricane now. And then let Palafin revenge. Oh, he's Scarfed? Whoa, didn't expect that. Did not expect Scarf on that at all. Okay, so he's like a bulky Choice Scarf. Okay. So how much? Wow. Glad I didn't get poisoned there. That would have sucked. He did 94%. Wow. So how? I might have to go into... Alright. So he has to be... Okay. Can Kilowattrel outspeed a Choice Scarf? No. And he cannot live a Gunk Shot either. Can Palafin live a Gunk Shot? Oh no. I'm in trouble. What kind of set is this? I mean, do I... I may just have to... Oh, but the recoil... So I can't Wave Crash him because of the recoil. Jet Punch is not gonna kill. I'm gonna have to go into Palafin though and click Jet Punch twice, or else so I don't really have a better option. If I go into Rhyperior, I might be able to live. but no, I can't even live. Wow. Choice Scarf was a great bring. Man, I'm mad at myself for blowing it on the for blowing it with my Gudra set. I totally blew it. I think I have to go into Palafin and Jet Punch here. The good thing is I do have Drain Punch to get back some health later, so I have to do that. I just don't have a choice. We might see the, if he's like a Rocky Helmet Hydreigon, we might see that thing come in here. But honestly, like, I'm kind of okay with that at this point. One, just to like finally see what it is, but also, yeah, here it goes. Yep, that's what we thought. So immediately I'm thinking that a play I might be able to do later on is bluff the Jet Punch later on, and hit him with that Drain Punch. The Jet Punch did 28%, so it's looking like, you know, maybe like a max HP. No, it did 20%. So he's max HP, max defense. For sure. I think we need to go into Kill Watchel, because he's probably going to U-turn. Then I might get up a Tailwind. Yeah, I mean, because he's defensive, I don't want him to just like U-turn right out on my Rhyperior and bring that Scarf Okidogi back in. Ah, I screwed myself. Bad. I knew that Wish was in the air, and I just didn't think about the Cursula coming in and like stopping my Gary like that. I'm just mad because like I totally won right there. But if I kill that Cursula, like then he has to bring in Okidogi, right? Like nothing else breaks that Gary at that point, and we eat, you know, a Choice Scarf close combat and then kill him. Or at least do a crap ton of damage. And he would have been slowed down by Gooey, so like I could have brought in Ace or Palafin after the fact, and yeah, I just would have been in such a better spot. Gets up rocks. Okay. So here, do a U-turn or Tailwind? Rocks was a good play. Because, I think I need to U-turn. I think he can Roost. but I still think I need to U-turn because I can get a drain punch off on the yeah, because I can get a drain punch if he brings in Licky. I can get a drain punch off on the Palafin, and simultaneously knock out Hydreigon and also get a bunch of life back, which would be excellent. If he stays in and roosts, good play, you know. Okay, nice. Okay, so this is what we were hoping for. Unfortunately, he might be able to protect here. Yeah, he's probably gonna protect. Shit. I still... do I still stay in? No, because he easy goes into Okidogi now. And I just don't have ways to deal with it anymore. Shit, man. I forgot that he could protect. Yeah, I just don't have ways of dealing with Okidogi anymore. Other than hoping for, like, gunk job misses. That sucks. I guess I should have gone for Tailwind. But even the fact that he can scout with Protect is really gonna do me in. He stayed in. Not sure why he did that. Did I Drain Punch again? I think I Drain Punch again. Get back up to full at least. That actually really helped me. I think he maybe over-predicted there. I'm not sure why he stayed in and went for knockoff. But I think that actually helped my chances of pulling this back because now... Okay. So I guess he just wanted to be able to like live a hit with the Ogre Pawn. Ogre Pawn, Heart Flame, Palafin, yeah. So he was trying to like be able to live. So I don't have my choice band anymore. So how much is Jet Punch doing? Not enough to kill. Power Whip kills me. Is Rhyperior of any use here? I don't think Rhyperior is useful at all, so I'm going to just go ahead and sack that. And probably either quick EQ or body press. Ooh. Uh-oh. Got a Trailblaze. Does Earthquake kill this? Might be in trouble here. Earthquake might kill. I don't know if he can kill me with anything. I gotta not get paralyzed. And then I can Earthquake, and then I can quick Jet Punch. Nice, nice, nice. Does he have... He might have Quick Attack. Interesting. I mean, he's really going for broke here. I suppose he could have Quick Attack, but, like, I don't know. Even if he does, it's not gonna kill me. It's not gonna kill my Palafin with a +2 Quick Attack. Alright. So we gotta go Palafin, right? Then we probably sack Cinderace to Okidogi. Right? I mean, he could have Quick Attack, but I can't think of a better play than this. Like, I could have gone for Sucker Punch with Cinderace, but he could do, like, just more Swords Dancing shenanigans and potentially stall me out of this. I was mostly worried about the potential Quick Attack, but okay. I think we're still in this. This is gonna be close as shit, dude. Okidogi, Adamant, Gunk Shot. Does or doesn't kill Palafin? How much? Okay. I know my Palafin's gonna outspeed this thing. I don't have my Choice Band anymore. Can't believe we brought in this Hydreigon instead of Okidogi. So we know he is max defense. Don't know what kind of, like, moves he has. Drain Punch should kill. Why would he? Oh no, I don't have my band anymore. I thought I took the band off. So Drain Punch does not indeed kill. Does he have anything to damage me? Do I have any reason to switch out even though I don't kill? Without any investment, I think I have to Drain Punch, right? Like, I'm still gonna be getting health back. So now the question is, do I go for the kill here, or do I get up a Tailwind with Kilowattrel? I might actually go into Kilowattrel and get up a Tailwind. I think that is gonna put me in a better chance to win. Oh, he still does. Even at -2, it's not Life Orb. Yeah, I think I need a Tailwind because I need to be able to hit him with a. I need to be able to outspeed. Don't want to rely on the misses, you know. How much does Jet Punch do to Okidogi? So I'm trying to see how much my Jet Punch does now that I don't have a choice band to this Okidogi. And then I need to also see how much Cinderace does with Cinderace's not gonna do anything with Sucker Punch. No. Yeah, I think my only chance might be to get up this Tailwind. No crit, thank you. Okay. We're gonna go for Tailwind and then we're gonna go for the game. As long as he doesn't roost up, I think we might have just took it. Hydreigon. He should die. As long as he doesn't roost, I can click Thunderbolt on him. A Tailwind. Yes. I think I won. Yes! Yes, yes. So that was crucial. That was a crucial endgame play by me. Going into the kill watchel there, that was my only shot, was getting up this tailwind. Okay, so I gotta make sure I don't choke here. So Okidogi is gonna be choice scarfed. We outspeed now with the tailwind. So I think rather than risking a hurricane miss, I think I just need to click Thunderbolt. And then I can let Palafin pick up the kill with Jet Punch, right? Or I can, now that I'm outspeeding, I can just for sure pick it up with Wave Crash. Right? Just double checking this. Letting go of my choice band. But yeah, Wave Crash will definitely do it after a Thunderbolt, so I'm not gonna risk a miss. Just gonna Thunderbolt. Goes for Psychic Fangs. Alright. He's 22%. So Jet Punch. Yeah, I have to do Wave Crash now. So he's saying if he clicked Roost on Hydra, he thinks he won, and I said yes, I think so. I just basically had to hope that you wouldn't. So that the Tailwind was like a Hail Mary play. I have to go for Wave Crash here. Pyro Ball could miss. Nothing else on Cinderace kills. And we don't know if Jet Punch will kill, so I have to go for Wave Crash. Crucial! Yes! So even though apologizing because I was taking a long time on the last turn. So even though I made a major misplay with Gary, we could have taken this game way earlier with our Goodra set. Like, we had the right set and we had it set up for Gary to go off, and that Okidogi would not have been nearly as big of a problem because I would have been able to weaken it way earlier, and be able to deal with it with Jet Punch and things like that. But it was Scarf Okidogi was a good bring for him. We both made some misplays, but it came down to that end game. And I made like the right plays at the end. Pulled that one. I kind of pulled that one out of our ass. Like, I really shouldn't have won there. I'm just typing that in the chat. The Tailwind was a Hail Mary effort, and it was the only way I could have won there. So I'm glad that he just did not see it coming, and we were able to pull it off. But yeah, like I said, I just misplayed the crap out of the Goodra, and I should have been able to like win with that a lot earlier. I'm not like outright win with it, but like basically set up the win much better. And instead, I was in a very bad position when the Cursula was able to get wished up. I even said when I set up rocks, like, now I can kill this Cursula with one Earthquake after rocks. And I shouldn't have let him catch that wish. Because he would have had to bring in the Okidogi and click close combat, and then like almost die. I'm actually gonna look at like just play some theory mods now. So if Goodra, if I had just clicked EQ, we would have killed a Cursor. Then he would have had to bring in his Choice Scarf Oki. If I'm at +2, his close combat was gonna do. I think he was adamant. So his close combat we would have been able to live it where we were at. I think Goodra was at like 85 or something. So we would have been able to live, get him minus speed on the GUI, and he would have been at -1. So our Earthquake would have done, our Earthquake would have done enough to him to put him in range of like a Choice Band and Jet Punch, which would have made the game so much easier, dude. It would have made the game so much easier. But hey, we still got the win. I got some lucky crits. Luck has been on our side. I cannot complain about that. I made some bad plays and was able to fight back, but I feel proud of that endgame play because I feel like I was in a really bad spot and was able to see the one tiny sliver opportunity for a win and pull it out. So that is all you can hope for, is getting a win in a tough league like this. We're in very good spot. I think we might have just sealed the playoffs. There's only one match left in the regular season. Let's look at we'll look at the standings real quick. So yeah, we were sitting in third place before this match, and we just got a 2-0 victory, so we'll be 7-2 at +18. So yeah, we've pretty much solidified the third spot. Rye won't be able to catch us even with a win. And yeah, we can't. There's only one game left, so even with a loss in our final week, we will be going into playoffs. So yeah, similar situation with Lion next week. Lion will be our next opponent, so we gotta keep in the back of our mind that a potential playoff rematch in like early rounds of playoffs is possible with Lion, depending on how the last week goes and how the rest of this weekend goes. So we may not want to bring like all of our best tricks against Lion next week as well. So we'll just be keeping that in mind. And yeah, you guys, awesome. Got another win this week. We'll see you guys next time in FPL, and check out again. Stay tuned to the channel for fun like upcoming draft analysis for the new low tier season of the RGBL. It's gonna be fun. We got some cool. We got a pretty cool team coming together. Still in the draft there right now, so that'll be fun. Getting to do the team breakdown for that as well. We got a whole new season coming up. Stay tuned. Peace.